Good morning. I'd like to talk today about boundaries. There's a big misconception about our boundaries that we make. The boundaries are for ourselves. They're not for other people. We have to honor our own boundaries. And it isn't the fact that other people don't honor our boundaries. It's that we don't honor our boundaries. One of the most common ones is, let's go into physical abuse. And you're in an abusive relationship and you decide to forgive that person. And they've apologized to you and they love you and this will never ever ever happen again. And you forgive them and you open your life back up and you bring them into your life. And you know that if you love them correctly and do everything right and walk on your eggshells or whatever it is that you walk on to make everything right, it will never, ever, ever happen again. And a few days later, a few weeks later, a month later, I don't know, it happens again. And again, you forgive them, yes? And you allow it back into your life. Now, it isn't that they have disregarded your boundaries. It's that you have disregarded your boundaries. You know in your heart that that person will not stop abusing you. You forgive them and you love them. And I understand the idea of loving someone and forgiving them. However, the boundary is what will you allow yourself to put up with? How disrespectful will you be to yourself by allowing this person to be this way with you? You are disrespecting yourself. You are teaching them how to treat you. Do you understand that? Yes, child. You are teaching people how to treat you. You can love someone, you can forgive them, and you can ask that they not be in your life in a daily basis. It's okay. Because you love someone does not mean that you like their behaviors or their actions. Because you love someone does not mean that you have to do things that are uncomfortable for you or that make you feel sad about yourself or unworthy about yourself or unloving towards yourself or resentful towards other people because you're doing this out of love. Yes? How many times do you do these things out of love? And are you loving yourself when you're doing these things? How loving is it to you to put up with someone that puts you down all day? Or someone that will hit you because you said something incorrectly? Or someone that expects you to come and do this because you've always done this, even if it isn't convenient for you, or it isn't something that you agree with. The boundaries are for yourself. How you will honor yourself, how you will love yourself, how you will show up for yourself. Do you stand up for yourself? Or do you let others stand up and tell you how it is? Do you know your own divinity? Or do others tell you your divinity? Do you know your own truth? Or do you allow others to tell you their truth and you adapt it? These are the things. These are the boundaries. They're for you to love yourself, for you to stand up for yourself, for you to speak for yourself, for you to think for yourself, but most of all, for you to love yourself. Love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first, how can anyone else love you? Yes? If you're not loving to yourself, how can you expect someone else to be loving to you? Can you? If you won't stand up for you, who will stand up for you? Yes, you can forgive people. Yes, you can love people. And yes, you do not have to have them in your life. Family, friends, it does not matter. Not everyone is there for your highest good. You want your highest good. Does not mean that you do not love. No. It just means that you know what you need to love yourself. You do not need chaos in your life. If you have chaos in your life, then choose to clean out your phone list. Choose to clean out who you have as friends. Choose to look at how you are and what you will allow people to do. Choose wisely, my friends. Choose for you. Choose to love yourself first, and then you can love others. However, if you don't love yourself, you really cannot love someone else. That is the bottom line. Because if you can't have love for you in your darkest spaces or your brightest spaces, how can you truly, truly love someone else's darkest spaces, hey? How can you love that if you won't even acknowledge it in yourself? Love yourself first. Know why you feel the way you feel. Honor your own boundaries. Listen to that gut feeling. Listen to it. It speaks loudly to you if you pay attention to it. It will not up. You will feel joy come through your body, up from your lower chest area on up. You will feel it when you are doing what you're supposed to do. And at the same time, when you're doing things that are not comfortable for you, you will feel it. You will clench up. You will tighten up. You can feel your muscles doing it. You can feel your neck muscles. You can feel your jaw muscles. So love yourself. Honor your boundaries. Honor yourself first. And then you can honor others and love others and be aware of who they are and still truly love them, because you are aware of who you are and truly love you. Yes? Again, if my words do not resonate, turn it off. Don't listen. If they resonate, listen. Share if you want. I'd love to hear other people's viewpoints on this. Have a great day.